Hey guys, welcome to Engage. I am so thankful we've had the opportunity to stay connected this way over the last few weeks. I'm glad that my buddy Kermana could be here with me today. Everybody say hi to Kermana. Thank you. I just wanted to give you a brief little message today that's kind of a reflection on some of the things I've just been thinking about this last week. I've been listening to a lot of music to help pass the time, and like I often do this time of year, some of the music that comes up the most often for me is Christmas music. Now I know some of you are groaning already thinking, oh, he's one of those guys who listens to Christmas music all year long. But I'm not talking about Jingle Bells or Santa Claus is Coming to Town. No, those can stay in December. What I'm talking about is music like Silent Night, or Away in the Manger, or Oh Come All Ye Faithful. These songs that talk about Jesus coming to earth to live as a little baby. Now I know you're still thinking, well, this is kind of strange, right? We're talking about Easter coming up. Easter is not about baby Jesus, it's about dying Jesus and coming back to life Jesus. So why are you so fixated on baby Jesus, Matthew? Because baby Jesus helps us understand something essential about Jesus. It helps us understand that Jesus came and put his godness aside for a minute to be flesh, to come to be with us. The angel of the Lord, when it came to Mary and Joseph, said that you are to name your son Jesus, you're to name him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Jesus came to be with us. Now he didn't lose his godness. Jesus, of course, was 100% God, but also 100% man. But in his manness, Jesus came to be with us. Wherever you are, whatever you've got going on in your life, Jesus has come already to be with us. And this Easter season, we reflect on what Jesus did. Good Friday, the first Good Friday, was certainly not called good. It was the day Jesus died on the cross, and all of his best friends that he'd known for the last few years, these people who had followed him and called him the Messiah, had scattered and disappeared. All but one was watching him die, and his mother, and Jesus died. And it seemed like, well, God must not be with us now. Has God abandoned us? God doesn't want to be with us? Like, what's going on here? What am I supposed to understand out of this? And so Christian tradition says, well, what did Jesus do in between Good Friday and Easter Sunday when he came back to life? Well, Christian tradition says that Jesus stormed the gates of hell, and that conquered death as a result of it. And through his conquering of death, he came back to life so that we might live eternally too. See, the reward that Jesus gained, he says he gives to us. And so as a result, we receive what Jesus earned just by believing in him. And so we see that God with us is something that has carried through. We might have felt abandoned. We might feel like he is not doing something. But behind the scenes, even in that in-between time where we feel like from Good Friday to Easter, where has Jesus gone? Jesus is still working for us. Because God's mission is us, redeeming us, restoring us, bringing us to life and life abundant. Johnny Cash, the musician, right, wrote a Christmas song called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. Here's a line out of that song. It says, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doubt he sleeps. The wrong shall fail, and the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. So Johnny understood something about what God's purpose and plan was, that peace on earth is the ultimate goal, that this chaos and destruction that we see so often is not the plan, and it's not the end. God hasn't abandoned us. He's working towards peace. He's bringing about peace. The Gospel of John, chapter 16:33 records Jesus' words and says this, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. See, Jesus understood it too. Jesus said, I'm giving you peace. Even in the midst of trouble, even in the midst of heartache, even in the midst of pain, there can be peace that is found in Jesus. Jesus hasn't abandoned us. He hasn't left us out to dry. Jesus is working for us behind the scenes. So here's my question to you. Where is your peace found today? Are you finding your peace in Jesus? Or are you looking for it somewhere else? Are you looking for your peace in other activities or things you do or other ideas? Or is your peace wrapped up in Jesus? Even in the midst of uncertainty, even in the midst of fear, are you finding peace in Jesus? I want to encourage you to ask Jesus to be your peace this week. Bring peace and comfort to your life. Bring hope to your heart. Even with all the doubts, even with all the questions, even with all the fear, ask Jesus to be your peace this week. I'm praying for you that Jesus would be that peace for you. You're loved. Go in his peace today. God bless.